Hello, today is June 18th and we're going to start with a garden tour. First we have carrots, and this is a patch of rainbow carrots and more rainbow carrots, and that is a ragweed, so we'll pull that up. This is burdock root and more burdock root, and all of these are radishes, daikon radishes. This is what I made the radish leaf pesto from. Over here we have 2 barrels of bok choy, peppermint, spearmint, apple mint, I believe, and some other type of lemon mint, spear peppermint, and chocolate mint. And this is my sad little pineapple mint. Over here we have 3 large bunches of cilantro and a cucamelon on the ground. We have spinach that I recently harvested, and kale, and 1 basil, my little fern. I harvested all the kale last night except for the stuff in the back. English ivies. This is 1 single row of bok choy and then just lettuce. Here we have potatoes, 3 basketfuls, a lone sunflower, wild violets, sad looking hostas, 2 service berries, and shampoo ginger. Then Nolan has hops, quite a few of them now. Here we have zucchini, 2 zucchinis on that one. This is a really large butternut squash plant. Here we have a butternut right there. And this is a cucumber. We had a little trouble. This one died yesterday, or is dying, so we sprinkled it with some bug repellent. Here we have another zucchini. We've got a little one right there so far, and there's another one back there. More cucumbers, but there would be cucumbers on it, but we picked them last night. Then these are the potatoes, looking a little bit sad. We dug up that one last night. And then here are all the soybeans. On the other side, there's my clematis. There's just a couple extra kale, and then all the wheat and barley. Melons. These are mini watermelons so far, and more cucumbers. And if we look here, we have a mini watermelon right there. And here we have green dragon cucumbers. And more there. Here we have some volunteer sunflowers, a big dill plant, some oregano, parsley from last year that's going to seed, parsley from this year that's really large, strawberry plants. Here's some little immature strawberries here. Well, there's a ripe one right there. Rosemary. The pineapple sage took off into 3 plants, and then the sage from last year. And then this is the cucamelon vine. And this is a huge row, 2 huge rows of sunflowers and tomatillos. So we go around here. Here's the big arch here. You can see the tomatillos and sunflowers through it. Then we have cucamelons. Let's see if I can find. There's a little tiny one, and then here's one that's a bit bigger on the other side there. Oh, and there's one too. And then on this side we have the loofah growing up, and this one's getting really big and winding. This is our extra bed of tomatoes. We built it because we had so many other tomatoes. Then I'll get back to that in a minute. Bell pepper plants, 4 bell pepper plants. We've got 1 little fish pepper plant hanging on. Oh, and this one doesn't seem to be doing too good. Extra tomato. And then here we have Geltros cucumber. Don't think there's anything on it yet, but it's got flowers. These are much younger than the others. And this is my squash, the little scalloped squash. Over on this side, extra tomatoes, extra melons, and different kinds of cucumbers. These are lemon cucumbers and crystal apple. I got these in later, so there's probably no fruit on them yet. If we turn around to this bed, we might be able to see some tomatoes. There's some tomatoes there. Some really big one right there. And a couple of little ones there. And then we have the corn bed. This is the glass gem corn in the middle. Sweet corn over here. This first square is the pink, and the second is the blue Hopi corn. Then over here we have all of the okras. Then on the way back, we got a few basil, some extra dill, feverfew. I planted extra basil in this bed after I dug up the garlic yesterday. And here are the main tomatoes. These are the Chef's Choice. Pretty large ones here. Then as we move toward the middle, we have Cherokee purples in there. And then we have some little Romas and the start of some mortgage lifters. So this is a pretty large tomato bed. Then this one is the peach tomatoes. And these are my tiny orange hat tomatoes. Then we have some basil, marigolds, and little tomatoes that didn't quite fit. And I think that's everything.